Good evening, John Augustine here. I hope I find you well. Not a bad day at times. There was a bit of a drizzle here and there, but it was overall it was all right. Chilly enough, mind you, at times, but however, once it's not raining constant, we're blessed. So we start off with the usual way with our hymns, and we start off with my favourite one that I often sing it. I didn't sing it lately. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps. And when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Isn't that nice? Now, we sing one for our Blessed Mother. Um, Hail, Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below. Thrown on life's surge, we pray in thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Mother of Christ, star of the sea, save, save, star of the sea, save, protect us from peril and from woe. Now, I leave it at that. And now let's talk. Roads. Roads now are not better than when I was young. There was tarred roads here and there, main roads, but then there was often side roads, and there were like bog roads. In other words, they weren't paved. When I was young, and you'd be on a bicycle, so you had to often you were able to fix punctures if you got a puncture because you were on rough roads. And if we were going down to the sea or down to the lake in Boyle, you were going down and rocky. It was you wouldn't be able to bring a car down. Now you can bring a car down because they put a road, but you'd be going to bicycle, and I don't know how you didn't injure everything because if you're going downhill now, when you were coming up, you had to walk because you couldn't cycle up it, and then you'd be going for a swim. But roads improved, and then was just motorways and all that, and they're packed with cars. I'm here in Palmerstown with my good friend Eamon in Palmerston Avenue, and it's a nice house. And here since he got married 60 years ago or more, and his wife now is Arda Mershner. She's gone 3 years. Alice, a lovely woman. Arda Mershner, may she rest in peace. But he's living here, and he's been here for years. And now Palmerstown is quite a built-up area. There's houses everywhere, and cars and all the rest of it. But we're talking about roads. So, as I say, I've seen roads improving because, as I say, when they were on the main road between Boyle and Carrick-on-Shannon and so on, for trips, the council was doing it. And in the summertime, they put down whatever it is, tar, and then they put stones on top of it. And that was awkward because they'd have sort of little signs up, like mind your windows or something like this. But we didn't have cars. I didn't have a car or a bicycle. We had to be careful. Because anyway, that was then. But now we've good roads and all the rest of it. But they're too busy now with these motorways and all the rest of it. Nothing but cars and lorries. You'd get a pain in your head trying to drive in it. I live in Old Castle County Meath, and it's pleasant enough so that you don't run into this traffic jams. And though you have fellas flying in a hurry too, whatever's wrong with them, in a hurry to go nowhere kind of thing. You know, that type of way. Anyways, here now in Palmerstown as you come in. The corporation, I presume, or those in charge. I think the lights must be out up here. Because what did they do as you're coming in? You know, there was ground going out, you had space. They widened the footpath as you're coming into this particular place, and they did it other places. As you're coming in, and as you're going out or coming in, so that really 2 cars couldn't go in as far as I can see. If you're coming in, if there's another car coming, you nearly have to wait till they come through. Because they've narrowed the entrance, which is actually a danger. So what are they up to do such a thing? And to put down new kind of footpaths or stuff there where cars are bringing in, and there was nothing wrong with the ones that was there. And then they didn't do some, they did others. But it's pretty hard to know what they were at. And all the rest of it. Unfortunately, there's trees down, so they haven't interfered with the trees, which is healthy to have trees, especially in an urban area with all these cars. And funny enough, my friends at the back is just like a country. You don't hear a thing. There's big long, he's big long, and there's trees, not his trees, but other ones. And you think you're in the country. It's as quiet as anything. But in the front here, where I am, there's traffic and well, not that much traffic because as I say, you can't go straight through, but there's so many cars and with people and they're driving children to school, which is only down the road. But they just can't walk, whatever's wrong with it. Well, they were walking, but the parents are with them. When I was going to school, there was none of that. Anyway, things was different then, of course. There was no such thing as all these cars that you see now. But the fact that the roads, as I was saying, and they've done it in other parts of the area, and also as you're coming out apparently onto the main road further on up where there's a supermarket, Super Value, and you're coming out and the same thing they've done there, which is a hazard. So I think they should be charged with causing obstructions and making it dangerous for people, the cars going out and coming in. Because when I was coming in on Wednesday, I couldn't believe it. Instead of going, I had to maneuver. So this is going all over the other places. So what is wrong with them? Because it's a traffic hazard. It's dangerous. They should undo what they've done. And Christian TV will making sure that we ever get going, that these sort of things will be watching. And we won't be doing anything because they don't seem to care about the safety of people. And what they've done down there is a danger. There's pedestrians, but the road, the paths are wide enough without them doing what they did there, which is actually interfering a traffic hazard, as far as I'm concerned, and dangerous. So they want to undo that. And I hope people will make their representations for it to be undone. People shouldn't be just accepting everything that's flung on them. For example, there was marches there years back because it was a Viking settlement and Wood Quay that would be a great tourist attraction, and from probably all over the world to see this something that was there. We had a great Viking settlement that had been discovered. But what did they do? They covered it in and built their offices there. They could have built their offices anywhere. And now it's obviously awkward getting in there. You can't drive a car in there, so people must have to get public transport because you can't nearly go drive a car around near Dublin at all, especially where they are. It's the most stupidest thing I ever saw. So they ignored the concerns of people. And then they destroyed O'Connell Street as well and put up a spike. So we're talking about roads, but it's what they do that's a worry. So the roads are chock-a-block, the motorways, and then where people are living here, they put up this hazard. Bad enough when you're out there making your way home from all this traffic, and then you're coming into where you live, and suddenly we have this hazard. So John Malone and the Christian TV Ireland will be making representations about that, and we call it a traffic hazard. And I think people should make their voices heard in Palmerstown and other places where they've done this as people are entering their where they live after having to endure the traffic that they have to endure, and then coming in and maybe having an accident as they come into their own road with these way to narrow the entrance to the road, with widening the footpath for no good reason except to interfere with the traffic and making a traffic hazard. Now, that's irresponsible in my book. So we'll be making representations about that that I've seen myself, and I know when I see a traffic hazard, I know what a traffic hazard is. They're quite wrong to do what they did. Bye now, and we won't do any. I have enough now. I'm busy there today, one way or another, so I'll be doing me other prayers probably tomorrow. Bye now.